know, my name is Mabel, and I'm so happy to have you joining me today. My channel focuses on faith, fashion, fitness, and lifestyle generally. So I'm so happy that you're joining me today. Actually, I was probably not going to shoot this video, but I worked out in the morning and I took a photo of myself, a few photos really here and there, and I did post them on my Instagram and also my WhatsApp status. And people sent me a lot of feedback around them. Most people said, no, I didn't work out, or no, I can't be consistent, or no, I just can't find time. And a few people actually sent me their videos when they're working out, others sent me their photos, which was a nice thing. I was happy that people actually responded, because the question, when I posted the video, the photo, I put a question saying, did you work out today? And it was a trigger question really for most people. I think everyone was like, what did I work out? When did I last work out? And most people really mentioned that they find it hard to stick to a routine, to a workout routine. Some of them start and along the way they fall off a few weeks, a few days, and they feel like they can't do it anymore. So I thought, why not? I mean, on my channel, I'm supposed, or I love to talk about fitness, because again, I love fitness. I love working out. I do this every other week. Just to mention that I usually work out at least 5 days a week, just for my own health. And probably later in another video, I'll talk about what made me start working out as much as I do right now. So I thought, why not? I mean, people ask me people usually ask me, how are you able, amidst your busy schedule, how are you able to work out, how are you able to stick to a fitness routine, how do you do it? And I was like, probably this is the time. I wrote down just a few things that I think could help if someone needs to start a fitness routine and also stick to it, just for health. So if you want to start a fitness routine, then one thing you have to understand, you appreciate the need understand the reason, or appreciate the reason as to why you actually need to start working out, start that fitness routine, and why you need to stick to it. Sometimes people do things when they don't really have a reason, or they do it because of bandwagon. They'll see someone going to the gym and they think they should also go to the gym, or they'll see someone working out, or someone taking a walk, or someone going for a run, and they think, oh, I think I should also join. So until you understand the reason as to why you need to do something, you might not be able to stick to it. So understand your why. Always remember your why. Why am I starting this fitness routine? Why am I starting? Why should I stick to it? So if you understand your why, you'll keep remembering it. I personally understand my why, which I'll probably talk about sometime, and I stick to that all the time, which has really helped me to stick to my routine. And now it's part of me, and when I don't work out, I feel like something is missing. It's like walking out of the house not wearing a dress, or for some women a wig or makeup. You just feel like something is just missing. So understand your why are you starting, and it will help you along the way. Just to mention, when you're starting, it's never easy, but when you get into it, it becomes very easy. The number 2, just start somewhere. Just wake up one day and say, I'm going to work out, and just do whatever it is. Probably go for a walk, skip the rope, go for a run, do some jumping jacks, go on YouTube, find a workout video, just follow it. Don't worry, you don't have to be perfect. We all don't start perfect. I know that people who always shame others that, oh, that's not the way you should do a plank, or that's not the way you should skip, or that's not the way you should do ABCD. Don't worry, just start. Just say, I'm going for a run. Even if you intend to run probably run 3 kilometers and you end up running just half a kilometer, it is good. Anything is better than nothing. Doing 15 minutes a day is better than not doing anything at all. So just start somewhere. It will help. Number 3, again, start small. You'll improve later. People usually who are starting a fitness routine want to go all in. They'll start today and they think they're going to do everything. They'll run, 10 kilometers, or they'll do, how many push-ups, 100, or they'll do 100 squats, or they're going to do, I don't know, they're going to skip 1,000 times. But I mean, when you're just starting, we all know if we're just starting on something, you can just not be perfect. So when you're starting, just start small. Tell yourself, even if I get to just skip 100 times today, or even if I just take a 15 minutes walk, that's okay. It doesn't have to be too much speed. That's okay, so long as you're starting. Along the way, you know, I mean, it gets easier along the way, and just like any other thing that we've done in this life, along the way it gets easier. So start small, you'll improve. People sometimes put a lot of pressure on themselves if they feel like it's just not happening. I intended to run 10 kilometers or 5 kilometers and I just can't. Start small. Eventually, things will fall into place. It will get easier with time, but just make sure you start and you don't stop. Number 4, work within your means. Another thing is that we also put pressure on ourselves. For example, where I stay, I do not have a gym near me. So I just made sure I buy a rope for myself. I love skipping. It's one of the things I do consistently. I have a rope. I bought some kettlebells for myself, a few dumbbells. I have my yoga mat, and I work out from home inside the house. And I do videos, and it's working for me. I have my routine and it works well. Sometimes people think they have to go to the gym to have the biggest machines, or you know, it doesn't have to be like that. I think I have to go and get the treadmill, or I have to have those the weights, the biggest weights, or have those machines. It doesn't have to be really. Personally, like I mentioned, I use what is in my means and what is within my means, and it's working for me. I'm working out. I have a workout routine, which is good for me. So just work within your means. Get into your house, find a small space in your corridor, get your rope and skip. Get your weights, whatever small weights you have, and do whatever you can do with those weights. Get a workout video of YouTube and follow it. If you do not have weights, just do whichever workout video you can find, or just go for a run around your house, or just go for a walk in your neighborhood. If you come back home late and probably go very early, I mean, you can still do this even in the night. Sometimes I find myself working out at 11 p.m. if I should actually be working out in the house. It can sound a little crazy, but yes, because I have fallen into that routine. I've gotten used to that routine. So when you get used to that routine, it gets easier. You just find yourself doing it, and when you miss it, you feel like it's like missing food. Something just didn't go well. So work within your means. If you can't work out in the evenings and the mornings are okay for you, do what's convenient for you. Number 5 is go easy on yourself. I think it sort of relates to what I said earlier. When you're starting again, things might not be so easy. So go easy. Take a break when you need to take a break. You don't have to work out every day, guys. That will probably relate to what I will say later, but you don't have to work out every day. And this matches with my number 6, which says have rest days. Some people, when you're starting, you think I need to work out 7 days a week. But no, go easy on yourself, which is our number 5. When you need to take a break, it's okay, take a break, even if you intended to work out. Sometimes it's okay to take a break. Sometimes it's really okay. So have a routine. You can say, for example, when I'm starting, I'll work out for 3 days a week. Just spread it according to what works for you. Mondays, for example, are usually busy for me, so I may not be able to work out, but maybe Tuesdays I have some time, or maybe Fridays are easy for me, and maybe Saturdays I'm usually home and I'm going to have more time to do longer workouts, or more time really onto myself. So just find those times where you can work out and when you can't work out, and just make sure that you take a break within them. You cannot work out 7 days a week. No. Some people maybe do it, yes, and whoever does it, that's okay if you can't do that. But the body needs to recover. I mean, after lifting, I lifted some weights this morning, and you feel your muscles, you feel like, I mean, even your legs, you just feel like you need to take some rest really. So take a rest, have rest days. Do not work out for 7 days when you're starting. It might not just go well for you. And the other, which is I think our number 6, is be consistent. Be consistent. Remember why you started. Remember your why. Let's underline the why with red bold. Remember your why. Why did you start? Be consistent. If you said, I need to work out my 3 days in a week, please. It may not be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday every week, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week. But if we said 3 days a week, I'll do ABCD. Please make sure that in those 3 days a week, you're trying to find something. You're doing something around your fitness. You're going for a workout. You're going for a run, whichever works for you, really. Along the way, you'll feel like you'll just get used to it. Like normally, you just fall into it. Normally, you just find yourself working out if you're consistent. I think they say usually that it takes 21 days to develop a habit or something like that. So if you do it over some time, it sort of becomes a habit, and it becomes part of you. So let's be consistent. You will not be able to see results. You won't be able to stick to it if you're not consistent. The other, which is, I think I've lost track of the numbers, find a workout that you enjoy. Like I mentioned earlier, I love skipping. I love the thrill of, I do the different tricks and all that. One of these days, I'll do a skipping video. I love skipping, so I do a lot of skipping. It's mostly what I do for cardio. A lot of skipping and walking. So find something that you like. Start with that. Along the way, you'll be able to incorporate the other things. For example, we all know that when you're working out, you need a bit of cardio, you need a bit of weight training, especially as we start to progress in age. When you get in your late 20s, in your 30s, we start losing muscle naturally as humans. So you want to make sure that you incorporate the cardio. It helps to burn some fat, but also, improve our cardiovascular health. But also, the weight training helps for us to tone up our bodies and also reserve our muscle mass. So, but start with what is easy. If the weights are easy for you, start with the weights. That's okay. If you can't do the weights for the start with the cardio. Do those videos. Go for the walk. Some people enjoy running. Go for the run. If you have a gym near you and you want to run on the treadmill, start with that. Now, along the way, again, like I mentioned, you'll start getting naturally that love for the workout, for the fitness. The whole fitness thing comes. It just you start loving it. It gets into you. You want to try out new things, but you must be able to do something that you like, that is fun when you're starting, in order for you to build the love for the other things that may not be as fun later. Fitness can be painful. I call it sweet pain, because when you're doing it, it may not be so easy. It may be a bit hard. Maybe you will find some pain in there. But when you're done with a workout, the fulfillment you feel, when you're sweating it off, the fulfillment you feel, is very good. So start with something that is fun. Along the way, you'll just naturally grow into it and start trying out other things, new things. And along the way, the routine will be built and you'll have something going for you. The other thing, extend grace to yourself. Extend grace to yourself, guys. I can't mention that enough. I can't repeat that enough. Sometimes things will not just work. For example, personally, up to today, I just can't do a push-up. I'll do many other things, but I can't do a push-up. I failed. So there are things that you won't be able to do. There are some workouts you just won't be able to do, and that's okay. Let's do what we can, so long as it's benefiting us, benefiting our bodies, our hearts, our health in general. It's fine, guys. Some workouts you'll just never do. I can't do a push-up. I tried, I've trained, I've watched tutorials on how to do the push-up, but I have failed, and that's okay. That's okay. I've extended grace to myself. I have gotten peace over it, and I know I love people. I love it. I enjoy watching people who do it, but I know I can't do it personally, and that's okay. So really, if you can't do something, it's okay. Just leave it. So those are some of the tips. They're probably around 9. of how to get into it. We'll do other things around fitness, what to do if you have, depending on what problems you have around fitness. We'll get into some other videos. And just to say a disclaimer, I'm not really a fitness professional. I'm just a normal girl who loves fitness, who loves working out, who loves to stay healthy. So I was just mentioning things that have helped me as Mabel along my fitness journey. Just to mention is that I started my fitness to be really rigorous around fitness. That was around 2018, and I think this is around 6 years down the road. So I'm not a fitness coach or a fitness professional, but I'm just someone who loves working out. I've done a lot of research around it. I've watched a lot of research. I've watched a lot of workout videos and fitness videos, so I know quite a bit around it. So try out those. They could be of help to you. They could help for you to start your fitness journey, for you to lose some of those extra pounds, for you to stay healthy, for you to, we need to stay healthy, we need to stay alive, to enjoy the fruits of our labor, right? And to enjoy the evening hours of our life. So thank you very much for joining. I hope some of those tips can help you start your journey, your fitness journey, and to stick to that routine that you're going to start. I'll be able to do some other videos around fitness. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat. But again, subscribe, like, comment, turn on your notification button so that you can get those new videos that will keep coming to you. Thank you very much. I hope this was helpful to you, and have a blessed day wherever you are. Bye.